And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Tosses to first, and an easy out to start the game. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. That one misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
First punch out of the game for Ohtani, and we all know Shohei brings a lot of talent to the field on both sides of the ball, but that splitter is perhaps his biggest weapon on the mound. It's nasty when it's right. He gets a lot of swings and misses with that pitch.
Aaron Judge now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
0-2.
And ball one to Judge. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing. Bottom of the first. Here comes Max Muncy. In the air to left center.
And just to confirm it's me playing, yes.
He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Digging in, Hesung Kim, and no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double. One out, runner at second. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's a guy who does it all. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is gone.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. It's a bomb. They do it again. Back-to-back homer. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And foul ball.
Well, Boog, with Ohtani on the mound today, you think about how big of a star he's become in the U.S., but his dog deep.
Line drive. And it stays fair. Around first, digging for two. Now around second, going for third. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Two down, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 8-0. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now here is Hesung Kim. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Hernandez coming home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And now they've got him caught on the base. New inning getting started. Here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Giancarlo Stanton in the box now. No balls and a strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him. Allow some balls in play as well.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Strike 3, Shohei gets the K. So the bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Andy Pajes. And he gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Relay throw to second. Caught in a rundown now. The tag out. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Doubled in his first AB. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Wow! It went off the roof of the restaurant. What a shot! Another homer. One out, base is empty. Now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one.
Hamilton
drops a bunt down the first base side. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. And at first, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a base hit. And now two aboard. The relay throw. Safe at second, and he gets back in. The batter now will be Will Smith. There's a line drive to left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two outs. Here's Muncy to hit. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around.
Base is empty with two away. Hae-Sung Kim getting ready to hit.
Now,
this guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And he lays one down the left side. Over to Goldie. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. And we're back on to the third inning. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Fought off foul.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
One out, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, foul off first. And puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Oswaldo Cabrera in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Center field. Edman settles underneath it. Brings it in for the third out. Set for the bottom of the third. And here is Andy Pages. Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger under this one. Makes the catch for the out.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Mookie now. And first offering is fouled off.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, He can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, gold gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He sends it out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add on. It's 17-0.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it.
Get out of town.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Will Smith to the plate.
Number 56, Mark Leiter Jr.
Fouled off left side. Still only one out here in the inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got it. And 2 away now. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here comes Max Muncy. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back. And it's gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that one hops the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. So 2 down, and next for L.A., Ha-Seong Kim. Foul ball. Man at second. Line drive. And that gets down into the gap. Throws to second. And he's out trying for 2. Back at Truist Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Anthony Volpe. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
Yeah.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagining running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Base hit.
He tries to go down and away, and the plate covered completely.
The center fielder,
A laser
25,
shot.
Tommy Edman at the plate. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. He swings and fouls one off. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But Yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the Freeze wears?
Nah, that'd have been a little too revealing.
The tag, and they got him. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Freeman settles underneath it, and it's off the bag.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
Ohtani winds and deals. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Now, Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball still 0-2. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Timeout.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Leiter back to work. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily. Muncy digs in, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's home 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Over to Goldie, and the bunt doesn't work out. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. They thwart the bunt attempt and end the inning. No runs. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the top of the 6th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And that one hammered back there. That'll make it out of here.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Right through there, got him. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Kim under it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there. And that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. So man aboard here is Freddie Freeman. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back there, and it's gone. Another homer. Their 3rd. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 30, Luke Weaver.
Out to center. Bellinger settles under it. And there's one down. Here's Mookie Betts now. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And that one's gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That's back there. And in one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day. One down. Will Smith now at the plate. Here's a rocket out to left. Dominguez pulls it down. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Puts it away for the out. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
No ball,
Stanton,
1 strike.
the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastballs.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back at Truist Park, down the third baseman, Max Muncy. Puts a bunt down. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And what a two-way play. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they tag him out. So 2 away with nobody. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Ball 4, take your base.
Back here in Atlanta, we go to the 9th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other